November 30th, 2022, the world changed forever because AI became accessible to the public through ChatGPT. And it went from 0 to 1 million users in 5 days, which is insanely fast. Facebook and Instagram took 2 years, Pinterest took 4 months, Angry Birds took 35 days. I think it has the potential to unravel the very fabric of capitalism and what it means for us as individuals. Also, a bit later in the video, I'm going to show you how you can leverage AI and ChatGPT to scale your wrap and sign company, rather than being afraid in the short term and crawling up in a ball and crying. The thing is, it's here and it's only going to get more powerful. 5 major areas are going to completely get turned on its head. 1 is the nature of work itself. 2, how businesses operate. 3 is the economy overall. 4 is romances and relationships. And 5 is the fabric of nature. I'll only get into the first 3 in this video for the sake of brevity. I think that this is even more significant than the moon landing because it will change the way we view work itself, rather than just being a picture on the wall that say we won the Cold War. Because computers, telephones, internet, these reshuffle the work. But this has the ability to eliminate or remove the workforce itself altogether. Crypto has the potential to overturn the financial institution. AI has the potential to overturn the human institution.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. I tried for years.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Michael. I'm the founder and CEO of Agency Veritas, where we help wrap and sign companies scale to their potential by filling up their calendars with qualified appointments. And I make these videos so that you can use them to make lots of money for your business. So let's understand the terms we're talking about first. AI is the type of technology that helps machines and computers on tasks that normally need a human brain to do, like learning, solving problems, making decisions, understanding what we see and hear. ChatGPT democratized access for the first time because it had an interface we could all use, chat. They made a massive language model that was able to understand our language prompts, convert it into machine speak, come up with an answer, fetch an answer, and convert it back into human speak and deliver it to us. And this one is so powerful because you can all use it. You can write legal documents, you can write sales scripts, you can write ad scripts. It's never ending. The abilities are limitless. I prompted it the other day to write engaging email to wrap and sign companies. Then I told it to make it shorter and funnier. It put it out. Great, now turn it into a text message. It put it out. Turn it into a tweet thread, it put it out. And it's basically limited to our ability to ask questions. It currently puts out words as outputs. It can also do images using DALL-E, and really shortly, it will be able to produce convincing videos. It can already do that, but really shortly, the technology will be so seamless that we will not be able to tell if it's AI or an actual recording. If you think about what a video is, back in the day, there were these flip books where we would just flip through kind of pages and it would create a video, because at a certain speed, the human eye can no longer tell if it's a series of images or a video. On top of that, if it has words and it has a video, very soon it will be able to produce sound. And that's kind of a scary reality because it will be able to do really convincing deepfakes, which is already kind of an issue. What we're seeing today looks like the launch of the first iPhone. So now we're like 13, 14. Imagine what ChatGPT 100 will look like. And it also updates at a higher rate than iPhones do and than humans do. The next important thing is a physical body, and Elon kind of has that with early stages with the Tesla body. And once we get to an advanced enough stage, we will get to what's called super intelligence, which means that AI is more advanced and smarter than all of the human population put together, which is a pretty scary thought. That is where access to this intelligence will be the most valuable resource on Earth. For example, if I said build me $1 trillion company, it will come up with the exact steps, a plan, a timeline, and everything that it needs to execute. Then it will write the copy, write the ads, create the products, create the landing pages. It will execute everything on its own, and all of this from a single prompt. Who determines who gets access to this will be an incredibly important question in the future. Second is what will govern the types of prompts or queries we can ask it. The thing is, even if we sit here afraid and try to ban it, knowing what black hat coders are and what they can do, we cannot really stop this. The best thing we can do is to kind of have those days and regulations, and I think that the best thing is to align its incentive with the human incentive. In that way, it will not be any danger to us. So this was all kind of pie in the sky stuff. Now it's applied to your actual business. To kind of fully understand the picture, here is a snippet from Google's AI assistant, which they released 5 years ago, but they still haven't released it to the public, which is kind of weird.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. First name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Keep in mind, this was 5 years ago. Now take that as a sales call assistant and give it 100,000 sales calls. Doesn't matter how good you are as a sales assistant, if AI has access to a lot more calls than you, it can actually match the prospect better and it can sell a lot better. It can learn a million lifetimes in terms of volume it can churn and process. So if you ask people who will AI replace first, they'll probably say first is the low collar jobs, the physical labor, then it's the kind of lower blue collar jobs, then it's the kind of more advanced, and at the end it will be the creative jobs. But if we look at this, it's kind of going in the reverse. So first it's replacing some of the creative skills with paintings and DALL-E and all of the other images and videos, and then it's replacing programmers to a certain degree. So if it's a copywriter, it's important. If you're a designer, this is very important. If you are customer support, it can do that 24 hours a day. We in the custom CRM we use with our clients have AI that we use with some of them that helps through the conversations when we are narrowing down and nurturing all of the prospects, so that it automatically happens and gets all the information that they need, so that when they get to the sales at the end, the salesperson already has every single detail they need, so they're just ready to give a quote and close. Also, what if it's able to read every single Instagram post, rank them by top performing, and then make specific images and videos with sound to actually hit the audience that you want and churn it out 24 hours a day and churn as much content as you would like? That would be insanely valuable. And that would actually lead to real people paying a face who doesn't even exist. If you don't believe me, go to thispersondoesn'texist.com and then click and generate a bunch of faces that don't really exist. No one has that face. Now, if you remember, a video is just images back to back to back. So once it's able to do that, it's able to create videos and actually with AI voice, create a sound and a voice for the person. So then it will be a question of verification. Is it a real person or a deep fake? These are just a few cases where even human interactions will be disrupted. And this will also in the short term be an incredible vehicle to make a lot more money. And you may say this is good and all, but how can I make money with this today? You shouldn't think in the frame AI is here to replace me, but AI is here to supercharge me. The volume you can do is a lot more. Also, I can give it a prompt to actually read a book and summarize the key points for me, which means that I can read books a lot faster. I can go say, summarize my emails and Slack messages, predict what I'm going to actually say, and then just for me to validate it and send it out, which basically summarizes the whole workday in 10 minutes. This way, it exponentially makes it so that you can read information and digest things 10 times faster, and then output information 10 times faster, which is a 100x increase. This is level 1. Next is the expert level. So where it would normally take you 90% of time, for example, to write the code and 10% on validation, now it will only take you 10% to actually give the prompts to write the code, and you can spend 90% of your time on quality assurance, which then means that you can do a lot more in a short amount of time. So here's a quick overview of a couple of ways that you can leverage AI for your wrap and sign company. One is automated design generation. So you can input prompts into IA software that can create images and designs, and then it will automatically give you the designs that you can put onto wraps, onto signs, etc., which will make your graphic designer's job a lot easier and they can output a lot more. Also, there are already platforms that can cover intelligent inventory management, which leveraging AI, they can manage your inventory and make your life a lot easier. And of course, the obvious one is chatbot customer support, where it is an AI software that is actually returning all of the people who are prompting in support questions, which saves you a lot of time. Also helps them through the selection of a wrap, of a sign, and the whole nurturing process. So this, in a very real way, can help you become a lot more valuable in the company you work for and in the clients that you service. Now, I'll leave you with this. This video was entirely made with AI. No, I'm just kidding. But one day it might be.